Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to my continuation of solo playthrough of Time Stories. This is the second mission, the Marcy case, where I'm supposed to be finding a kidnapped girl. But it turns out the city is being overrun by zombies. So there's also that needs to be dealt with. I spent a bit of time going through the opening location, city entrance. A surprisingly decent amount of time units to actually do that. But I'm hoping to be able to explore some of the other locations, so I have a bit of a better time going through the second run. Um, I'm currently at the police station. I have spent my time units to move. I have placed my thingies. I'm ready to go. Oh, but there are a couple things I learned from last time. Since last time. So it turns out that combat encounter cards are meant to be removed from the game after you've fought them. They will come back at the beginning of the next run. But if you go back to a location, anything that you fought should be removed. So you don't have to keep fighting the same things over and over again. That means if I go back to the city entrance, then those combat encounters, like the required one and all those ones, you don't have to be done again. It also means that the things you get from them can't also be gotten again. There's also a tiny correction where these colored tokens, you don't get them unless the text actually says that you get them. If it simply says to look at the card that has a token, you don't get that token. So that one that allowed me to look in the trunk or the officer, I can't remember which one that was. I don't actually get that. I just got whatever was on the card. So like if any of these refer me to the pink one or the green two, I just get those cards. I don't get those colored tokens. The third thing, which is kind of the most important, is that any roll that you make that isn't a test doesn't cost time units. Because it specifically says in the rulebook that you only spend a time unit in order to make a test. Which is when it has the thing across the bottom that says number of shields and the type of roll it is. If it is simply make a roll and get a certain number of successes, then it doesn't cost time units, at least as far as I was able to tell. Like, the only time you have to spend a time unit in order to roll dice is if it's removing shields. So, as far as I know, I think trying to... what was it? There was something, I think it was opening the trunk or something like that. There was something you need to do where you need to get 2 successes on a roll in order to do the thing. A couple of those were during combat, so I had to spend the time units anyway, but I think there was at least one where I didn't, and it was literally just making the roll to open thing. So I'm pretty sure that I should get 1 time unit back. So really, it was only 4 time units in order to do the front entrance, which is not bad. It's definitely a lot more than the asylum, where you just hop in, grab the key, leave immediately. But yeah, I managed to get through that pretty well as far as spending time units on the actions and moving new location. So anyway, again, this is fact finding and information gathering. I'm not expecting to be able to actually do all that much. Probably gonna make a lot of mistakes, spend a lot of extra time units I don't need to. But it'll mean that I won't make the same mistakes again. I will know better what to do next time, what I need to get, where I need to use the things, all that kind of stuff. Like at the front entrance, I know that getting these things is useful, but I don't have to. I could end up just like skipping these if I really wanted to. But I don't know, I think having a couple of extra weapons and a little helper is actually going to be quite useful in this. Yeah, I never bothered really with the combat stuff, like removing the card in the last one because Asylum doesn't have a lot of combat in it, and removing the cards wasn't really necessary. This one, I have a feeling it could be necessary, maybe. So, anyway, I'll try and keep those things in mind. But as it is, yes, I have placed the characters. So Fiona is going over here to talk to the girl. John and Will are coming here in case they need to fight these zombies. And Ryan is coming over here in case he needs to fight this zombie. I don't know if these officers are actually going to turn. This one looks like its head has already been destroyed, so I don't know. Kill the brain, kill the zombie. But these two, I don't know. There are definitely some zombies in the back. I think are tied to this card. So I might need to send everyone into there in order to deal with that. But first things first, let's see what it is we're dealing with. Oh, interesting. There's no zombies. Oh, and this is a search task. Oh, I should have sent her over here. Whoa. The woman seems to be drugged. As you come closer to her, she begins to scream. Add 1 yellow token to the codex. Poop. So this is the special mechanic of this scenario, where if there's ever 5 or more? Yeah, 5 or more tokens on here, I encounter something in the streets due to the noise. So I can have 2 more tokens on here before that happens. You managed to calm her down, but she's not free yet. If you have an axe, you can free her automatically. Otherwise, you can shoot the handcuffs by placing one of your mentioned tokens on Codex 1. In both cases, obtain items 1 and 14. Well, I think I noted last time that she looks an awful lot like the girl I've been sent here to find. So, again, I don't really want to come back here because I'm probably not going to have enough time to come back here, so I guess let's make some noise. He has some extra shots anyway from the shotgun, so blammo. Does mean I only have 1 more noise that I can make. Blech. Oh well. Okay, so I do want to note down that at the police office, or police station, or whatever, you need an axe. Wherever that happens to be. Probably in the forest, I would think. Forest seems like a logical place to find an axe, right? I mean, I guess it could be anywhere. Alright, so with that done. Need the axe for B and C. Okay, so I shoot the lock off. Again, I kind of wish that I could just use this. The handcuff key that I got from the as the entrance, but whatever. I guess different keys work on different handcuffs. I don't know. So items 1 and 14. Item 1 and 14. Green audio tape. The woman seems drugged and doesn't respond to your questions. She might be Marcy, but how can you be sure? On her wrist is a bracelet that reads Subject H12C18 Z34. Be careful, this character is infected. On the timeline, place 1 blue on each remaining space as a multiple of 5. As soon as the time unit token reaches such a space, divide any blue tokens present between the infected characters of your choice. As soon as a character has 2 blue tokens, they die and are discarded. Health kits have no effect on infected targets. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot, I'm right next to one. How many? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sucks that she's going to immediately get affected, but oh well, whatever. Okay. So infected character and Green audio tape. I think on future runs, I need to figure out where to take the infected characters before getting them. At this point, there's no way this character is going to survive with only needing 2. Ah, well. At least they don't turn into a zombie. They just die. They just die and are discarded. Weird. Okay. Anyway, on the desk near the corpses, you find a large number of papers and documents. A file dated January 6, 1991 catches your eye. It concerns the surveillance of a research laboratory employee whose name has been mostly crossed out by hand. Apparently, a biologist named Roger Walker had been the subject of increased surveillance in the area since his hiring by that laboratory, which had been present in the region since 1990. Okay, so a nice little information thingy. Alright, wait, hang on. Why did I say B and C? It should just be for B. Oh, I think I figured it looked like it might be needed for this as well. Anyway. Okay, so Roger Walker. And C, I don't need to do again. Alright, and this one. Blood leaking from the mouth of the police chief seems to indicate that he died recently, and he was probably working on his computer when he was killed. His desk is a complete mess. Searching it to try to find something of interest will take you a bit of time. 4 shields for green investigation. Okay. Might as well spend a time unit. I've already kind of assumed that she's gonna die again. If I can figure out where to take them, then fine. But as of right now, I'm gonna be wandering around, probably blowing through all of this. So, sorry, lady. Who's here again? This guy. His green is 2. Yeah, she'll just come over to here. These 2 are going to move. Maybe I'll have them fight in here? Maybe. Anyway. 2 green dice from this. Ah. Oh, almost. Okay, well that's 3 pips. Which means this is down to 1. Okay, she moved these guys. Yeah, we'll have them go in and fight the zombies in here. I want to separate them. Yeah, let's have these guys go into here. I can have Brian join them next round. Even though he won't be able to help them fight next round. Whatever. Okay, so an action token is spent to move. When you move into a new card, you reveal it immediately, but you can't actually do anything with it until the next time unit. So if this is a fight, then I can't actually do the fight just yet. So let's see what we're dealing with. So this is all still part of the first time unit spent. Ugh, yep, that's a fight. I'll take item 15. Ooh, it's a scary fight. 4, and 1? Yikes. Okay. And one of the shields. So this is the special action, which is determined by the scenario. Right. If at least one shield of this type is still present after a die roll, place a neutral token to represent noise. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be triggering this. There's no way that I'm going to be able to blow through 9 shields in one roll. So, yeah. Okay, well, another time unit. This guy is going to move in. If I'm gonna be making noise, I might as well go loud. Like, it doesn't matter how many more there are. Yeah, 5 or more. So I can just, if I'm gonna make noise anyway, I might as well just put everything into it. So I'm going guns a-blazing. Although, hang on, just in case, let's keep him there for now. Let's have her make the roll. She gets 4 dice on her investigation, but I mean, you never know. Oh, now I do have the pink beacon. I could just wipe these guys out. I think these are, I think these are one use. I don't think I get them back. So, I mean, I can use it if I absolutely need to, but I don't want to use it unless I have to. Beacons. Where is stuff on beacons? Blah, 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 blah. Items, death or receptacle. Test and dice rolls. Spending time units. Are there no rules for the beacons? There's no rules for the beacons. Okay. Hmm. There's rules for the icons that are on the beacons, but there's nothing in here about the beacons themselves. Okay, whatever then. I might even say they're once. No, they can't be once per run. They have to be a one-time thing. I'll look into it at some point, but yeah, okay, whatever. For right now, she's going to try and hack the laptop. Okay, wow, she would have been able to do it herself. That's 4. Okay, so yeah, he's going to move over, but he won't be able to participate in the fight, so I'll do that last. That is the last one of those, however, so... Item 13. 13. We've got some keys. A key ring found in the police station. Interesting. I wonder if they go to the cabinet. I don't think I really need this anymore. They're definitely not handcuff keys. Okay. So hang on. That was space. Interesting. So far, nothing has gone to these. What is this? F. Oh, right. Say I haven't. Wait, where'd my icon go? Okay. So D is the one I don't want to go back to. E is the one that's currently fighting. So zombies. Get whatever. Item, what is this? 15? 15. 15. And then F is investigate or get whatever this. Oh, the keys. To get keys. Okay. Now these two need to fight. If I fight in melee, they are going to probably get hit back. Although, I always send him in first. If he gets attacked back, that's not the end of the world. So he has 2 melee dice. I mean, he's gonna get hit back no matter what. Oh, wait. Oh, right, that's just that. Yeah, never mind. Okay, well, he knocks 1 point off, but he will get hit in return. Blink. He's part of the battle the same way an agent can. Okay, so hang on. For this special thing, is it each time still present after a die roll? Okay, so yeah, that causes noise, which will trigger that. Okay, so yeah, I don't have to worry about putting any more of these things on. So next up is going to be shoot into an adjacent. Oh, I see. Shooting still causes a riposte if you roll skulls. Oh, I understand now. Okay. Um, 3 melee. He has a health kit. They both have health kits. It's just the melee always causes a riposte, so if he hits, he could get hit back. Okay, well, that's fine. Sure, let's go with this guy first. So 3 dice. Yeah, keep knocking that. 2 successes. But he will take a riposte back. 4 versus 3 is enough to plink him down 1. I think he's going to spend his med kit to heal back to health. No reason not to. So that leaves this guy. He could shoot, or he could smack. This is the one where if he hits, it scores an extra success, right? If, uh, now on, whenever you fight in hand-to-hand combat, roll an extra die. If you get at least one success, gain an extra success. Yeah, okay. So yeah, he'll roll melee. He might be able to knock these down. Oh, but he only has two defense. He's already causing noise. You know what? Since I'm already triggering this anyway, let's just shoot these things. So that's 2 dice. Riposte only with the skull. Okay, 1 success, no skulls, so no riposte. That's the regular shield's gone. Okay, and then this guy moves in. Another time unit spent to fight these things. I don't know if this is worth it. If this is just for a couple of healing kits, I don't think it's worth it. These things are too tough, they make too much noise, it takes too long. This is not a good fight, I don't think. Unless something really spectacularly amazing comes out of this, this is one I'm probably going to avoid from in the future. Okay, one to fight, two to fight. Yeah, so this is the next round. Okay. I guess she might as well move in and start blasting away with her shotgun. But for now, let's let these guys fight. We'll start with... Oh, he should have taken a hit. Why am I using Skull's shields? He should have health tokens. Or life points. He has 2 left. Or I'm into the fight. Well, if I knock it down a bit with him, these guys might not take any damage. I've also got this guy. Um, you know what? Let's go with this guy first, because he might be able to knock them down without getting hit back. That's 2 dice. He gets an extra success. Yeah, at least one rolls an extra one. Or rolls one, gets an extra one. Or he could just roll blanks and get nothing at all. Wow. Okay, fine, whatever. Melee guy is going to come in and take a shot. Ooh. 4 successes, which wipes out the skulls. So no damage back. Okay, which leaves this guy. He's going to club him. That's 2 dice. And there's no riposte, because there's no skull shields left. These guys just make noise. Okay, so they do riposte, but only with a 1. Which doesn't get through the defense. And that's 3 successes. So crunch. These guys are dead. Let's see if it was worth it. And since she didn't do anything, let's move her to the thing here. Take item 15. I swear, if this is just a stupid health kit. It's a stupid health kit. Well, it's 3 health kits. Wait. Each token represents an unusable health kit? These do not allow receptacles to recover health, but you can trade them like normal health kits, as people shouldn't be able to spot the difference. Oh, expired health kits. Wait, I can't even use these? Although they could be exchanged. Maybe I need to trade them for something? Or maybe I need to trade health kits for something? I mean, I don't know if that was worth it. Let's give it to this guy, I guess. So 3 green tokens. I mean, I guess if I need to trade health kits to people, I don't know if I really like the idea of giving them expired health kits, but anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess if I find a place where I need them, maybe, but as of right now, ugh. Okay, and let's see what is in C. The cabinet is locked. You can open it with a bit of effort if you have an axe. So yes, I kind of figured. But wait, I can't use the keys. So wait, what the hell are the keys for? So that's whatever item 12 is. I mean, I'm making noise anyway, so might as well. I'm triggering, again, it's not every 5 points. Yeah, after it's resolved, you discard all the tokens that are on here. So it doesn't matter. It's not like it would be bad if you only subtracted 5 and you kept whatever was left, but since everything is gone, I might as well make as much noise now as possible. So yeah, I'm going to chop open this case, I guess, and get item 12. What the heck is that? A Gatling gun? Good grief. Add 3 blue tokens to your reserve, then slide this card into your receptacle showing you. So only the Gatling gun is showing. From now on, whenever you fire with the Gatling gun, if you get at least 1 success on your die roll, you automatically gain 3 extra successes. A shot from the Gatling gun allows you to remove the shields of your choice without having to follow the given order. The blue can be used only with the Gatling gun, and only the blue can be used to fire the Gatling gun. Each time a shot from the Gatling gun is fired, add 2 blue to Codex 1 instead of 1. What? Wait, what? Oh, okay. So the blue tokens count as ammunition tokens. So when the Gatling gun is fired, oh, so I only get 3 shots with it. And each time I shoot, I have to add the ammo that I used plus an extra blue to the noise thing. Right. Okay. Well, I'll be giving that to someone else. Probably to him. You could actually make pretty good use of it. The extra success, you would get an extra 4. Oof. Yeah. Okay. So I'll be giving it to him as soon as I move out of here. Okay. So that's a Gatling gun. 12. Good grief. Um. Again, that's technically removed, but whatever. That's done. Okay, that's the police office done. I didn't get either of these. So I need to find G requires pink 1. And H requires green 2. Wherever those happen to be. It looks like the police station is one that I should be going to later. Because I need the axe. I need pink 1, green 2. And I need to figure out where infected people go. So yeah, police station, not a good location to go to early in the mission, unfortunately. Oops. Okay, well, I think I'm done here, so I would like to move to a new location. Um, right, so where am I going? Finding the axe is a bit not useful anymore, so church, hotel, or high school. I think let's just kind of go around, I guess. So church next. And because I'm moving, I will have to do a streets encounter. All right, so pack this away. I need church. Let's go to the church. But before I get to that, roll the time units before. Immediately after rolling the die to change locations, before opening the new location, flip over the topmost string. Right, okay. After I roll, 2. Boop, boop. Flip over the topmost street card. So these were shuffled. Oh. So it's worse the more noise you make. Oh, so I do actually need to keep track of how many tokens are on there. Oh, shoot. How many... Well, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There definitely would have been more than 8. So, a former wrestling champion. Oh, so the amount of noise I make does actually matter. Okay, I'm going to have to keep track of that. Or I have to remember that. Alright, anyway, oof. 2, 1, and 8. Now, the noise doesn't get removed until after it's resolved, right? Yeah, resolve it, then set it aside on Codex 3 and discard all tokens from Codex 1. So I can make a bunch of noise, and it won't modify this at all. And it won't carry over. Okay, that's good to know. Oh yeah, I forgot to actually fight with him in that one. Anyway, so anyway, what am I dealing with? 2, 1, and 8. 1, 2. What was the one? One heart. Ooh, and then 8 shield. 8 skull shields. Okay, so this means every time you roll the dice, if this is still on, then the character takes damage. They could end up doing 2 because of these as well. But during the course of the move, I will give this to him. He gets 3 blue tokens. 1, 2, 3. I might have to use this. Okay, so I have to spend this time unit, which unfortunately means Lady is dead. Kind of expected that to happen, but whatever. And now everybody fights. So who wants to go first? Um, I kind of don't want to have to use this already, but I might need to. Yeah, he gets 2 dice for shooting. Who gets more? No, everybody gets 2 dice for shooting. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Blah, blah, blah. Go with him first. So just keep track of who's gone and when. Who's gone when. Let's go with like this. So Brian's gonna take the first shot, using the Gatling gun to mow this guy down. So that's 2 dice. Hitting blanks. Great. Oh my god. Nope, that was nothing. Fantastic. At least it doesn't get him back, because there's no skulls rolled. Okay, she's going to shotgun. That's 3 dice, scoring an extra success. Not bad, although she is going to get punched in the face. That's bad. So 2, 3, 4. That's both of these done. Oh, and yeah, he takes a hit because of the heart. Idiot. Can't believe he actually missed with the Gatling gun. That was so ridiculous. Anyway, 4 damage. That's 2, 3, 4. And she will get hit for 1. Okay, so that's both of them gone. Can't remember I used a blue. I don't think I did. Wait, yes I did. No, that's hers right there. Okay, now for these two, I guess since it's going to attack back anyway, John should go with melee. He should have the baseball bat. I think it makes more sense for him to have the baseball bat. Well, it does make him kind of useless. Eh. Eh. Wow. No damage. And gets hit back. These I don't know why it is, but whenever I roll for combat in this game, these characters the dice rolls always really suck. You know what? He's not gonna risk a punch back. He's just gonna take a shot. So 2 dice. Two hits. So he went. This is him going. Okay, so two shots. Blam blam. And oh, he spent the ammo. There. And he doesn't get hit back. And so now, do I want to take a shot with this guy? He's definitely going to get hit back. You know what? I might as well. He's kind of a throwaway. Might as well use him for these kinds of things. He's going to take a shot. Wow. 4 successes. Wow. I think he actually, yeah, he survives the hit. Wow. Okay. Jeez, this guy. He really wants to stay alive. Oh, damn it, but he's on 1 shield left. If I had just gotten one success out of either of these two dimwits. Because now I have to waste another time unit for 1 shield. Oh, damn it. Ball sack. Okay, well, whatever. Okay. Let's go with Fisty first. Mr. John Paulson. I don't want to waste any more ammo. God damn it, never mind. I think that is actually, that hits him. Yeah, I'm gonna take a point of damage off him, just teach him a lesson. Dumbass. Fine then. He's gonna take a hit. 2 dice. Wait, is it 2 or 3? No, it's 2. There we go. 1 success. No hit back. Plink. Can't believe he got nothing both rounds. Absolutely nothing. I wish there was some kind of like a reroll mechanic where you could reroll some dice. Like just some kind of resource, like I don't know, maybe even spending like an extra time unit or something to be able to reroll. Well, that would not be a good idea. I don't know. It's just it's such a dick thing to like roll 3 dice and get nothing. I don't know. Whatever. He's dead. Okay, so that gets set aside. All of these tokens get removed. Now I have to be a little bit more careful making noise. Okay, and now we're able to go to the church. So I won't have that encounter again. Okay, so yeah, the time units have already been spent, things have been moved, so now I just open the location. Oh, people. More things that require color. Okay, well, let's see. Who do I want to go where? Let's see here. Doctor, this guy looks like he needs some healing. Like, I wonder if well, let's see if she wants. I don't like the idea of selling her expired med kits though. Hmm. Ugh. Whatever. Okay. Injured guy might need some healing. Let's send. She has 2 kits on her, so let's send her there. Um, I don't know if it really matters one way or the other. Neither of these have. Oh no, he has green. Um, green 1, green 2. I don't. I mean, again, I don't know anything about this. I don't. Hang on. Let's see if this gives any information. Usually doesn't, but whatever. The Rhineland Church is a pretty building with architecture typical of the late 19th century. The 2 massive oak doors are closed, but after a few minutes of negotiations with the man behind a stained glass window, they end up opening a crack. Inside, calm reigns. A multitude of candles illuminate the faithful praying on their knees, or resting on the very ground. Hopelessness can be read on all faces. A priest is walking among the wounded, giving words of comfort to each of them. Close by, a woman is on her knees in front of a crucifix. On a makeshift bed, a wounded man weeps. And to the right, a nurse tends to those present as best she can. A little bit worried this guy might turn into a zombie. Maybe I should send him over. He still has a health kit. So let's put pink here, just in case. If this guy turns into a zombie, you can always smash him with the bat. And then she has an investigation of 4. There's not really anything that needs to be investigated here, as far as I can tell. But yeah, maybe send Brian after this guy. In here. Okay, yeah, let's try this. Okay, so now flip the cards. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, so he's the one that wants the med stuff. Ew, okay. So I need to swap John or Brian. Okay, whatever. Oh, the nurse heals. Spend 1 time unit. Get each character to heal. Who's these 2 are injured. Green is actually there. I have to spend a time. You can spend 1 extra time unit. Does that count the time unit that I would spend if I wanted to move people around? Or do I have to spend 1 to move people and then another 1 to heal? I would say that this would be your action. If you spend a time unit, your action can be to heal. Like that, otherwise it doesn't make sense. Anyway, let's see what we're dealing with here. Oh, okay, so this is not It's not a thing to need to deal with. My brothers, you've been sent by the will of the divine in order to help us. Hallelujah. We pray day and night for this evil to pass, so that these creatures of the devil return to the earth forever. A kidnapped young woman? No, sorry. I don't know anything about that. But if you had medical equipment, it would be a great help to us. The community would be eternally grateful to you. Oh, do I really want to give him expired kits? It doesn't matter. This run is going to end in a failure. I'll do it again. And I think for the second run, I'm not going to bother getting the health kits. Fighting those zombies at the police station was not worth the effort. And the noise. Okay, so I don't have the health kits right just yet, but I have someone that can give you some. He's just getting patched up. A woman is kneeling in front of candles that illuminate a crucifix, a log in her hands. As you approach, she turns her face toward you. Death has been lurking here for longer than what people would like to believe. Many years ago, I found this log while wandering in the forest, and it's been talking to me every day. Its first words were a date. August 1st, 1990. That's when it all began. The woman then turns her head back to the crucifix and ignores you. I wonder if that's important. A. Um, 3 med kits for, was it black one? Yeah, black one. So this one. And B just told me August 1st, 1990. So was that's 2 years ago. Okay, cool. As you approach, the man grips you firmly by the arm. My wife, Helen Walker. I haven't seen her since the attack on our house. Please find her. Our house is near the woods. I can't move anymore. Please do it for me. If you have item 23, immediately reveal blue 2. I don't think I have item 23 because I haven't been to the forest. Man, it seems like the forest should be the first place I go. If it has the axe, and apparently this guy's locket. What was it? What did he want? Wait. Oh, no, just wants to check in on the wife. So whatever item 23 is. I don't know why I thought it was a locket. Weird. Okay, so anyway, oh, I've got these wrong again. I keep forgetting. A is not the first card. It's B, then C, and D. Need item 23 for blue 2. It's black 1, blue 2. Okay, so I need those things for these. Yeah, I don't have that, unfortunately, so I guess I'll go to the forest. And then finally, you can spend 1 extra time unit, make each agent present in space recover health. Unfortunately, he's the one that has the med kits. I need him to get over to the priest. So if he sits there, I'll need to spend another time unit to move someone back over. If I spend the time unit to move her, you won't be able to heal this round. Damn it. I think I have to spend 2 time units. Shoot. Wait, do these infection tokens stay on after the character dies? I guess they do, don't they? Ooh, okay. Oh, balls. Um, 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 E. Spend time to heal. I'm gonna spend the one. Green will heal. Blue will move over to the healing spot. Pink and yellow don't need to do anything, really. They're both on full health, I believe. 3. Oh, he's missing one as well. Oh, then Brian... Actually, does this guy heal? I think so. Or does it have to be a receptacle? Each agent present in the space recovers 1 health. Now, this only counts as an agent when it's in combat. The same way an agent can. It doesn't... I don't know, because it has the same order as an agent. I think last time I counted him not, but maybe he does? No. No, it's an item. No, only the 4 receptacles count as agents, I think. Yeah, that must be it. Otherwise, you'd be able to pass this NPC off to another NPC. Yeah, okay, yeah. So only the 4 agents. Okay. Anyway. Um right, so he needs to heal as well. Pink doesn't need to. Can't do diddly. So he'll just hang out, I guess, and do nothing. Okay, so then another time unit needs to be spent. Blah. Green will move over to here, and I'll do that. Blue and yellow both get an extra health point back. Not the most ideal way of doing that, but whatever. Okay, and need to do this, but here you go. Let's see if this is worth it. So again, it says reveal the black 1 card, which means I don't actually get that marker. I just get this card. Oh, what the hell? The old man accepts your health kits and leads you to a room. He opens the door and shoves you inside, leaving you face to face with some kind of undead giant. These monsters are the work of God. You can't do anything about it. Farewell. The door slams behind you. If others want to reach this space, they'll have to make a ruckus breaking down the door. Take one from the codex and place it. Oh, what an asshole. um... Okay, I'm glad I gave him the fake healing kits, the bastard. Okay, well, at least now I know. Trap. Don't do that one. Ouch. Okay, so 3 whites. 5 skulls. Well, at least it was green that made it down there. Okay, so he hasn't actually made a roll yet. They've both spent this time unit to heal. He hasn't done anything. So... I'm gonna assume that this only needs to be done once. It doesn't make sense that it has to be done for each character that wants to move into the space. So, yeah, I'm gonna say 1 to break down the door. And now it's broken, so all the characters can move in. He hasn't done anything yet, so he will move in to help this guy. So pink can't fight this round, but green can. Now, Yeah, he can't. Right, because he's not in the combat. He's not technically participating in the fight yet. So yeah, neither of these can go. So only green can go, and he is going to start punching. 3 dice, and his healing. Oof. 2 hits. He will take a point of damage from the riposte. And spend another time unit. Now they can both fight. They're going to both move in. So let's start with. Let's go punchy punchy first with him. And then they'll follow up with their melee attacks, because their defense is lower than his. 3? They actually have both the same defense. But he has to fight for him to fight. So yeah, he'll go first. 3 dice. You know what? I'm just going to lock. There. In fact, might as well just lock these in place. Okay, big guy is going to punch again. Oof. 2 and a riposte. So that is the shield damage. And that's 4, 5, so he gets hit again. Well, so much for his healing. He's now in pretty bad condition, but I think I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to give some medkit healing from Fiona. Next up, this guy. Let's go with David first. Oh, nope, he's just going to take a hit. Great. And then Will. He's just going to take a punch to the face. Absolutely brilliant. That's exactly what I was expecting to happen. Okay, and then these two move in. Okay, another time unit spent. Fight this guy. Punchy Punchy Man is going to punchy punchy. Oops. Back here. No. Okay, 2 damage. Oops. So that's 2, 3 skulls. Does not beat his defense, so he's fine. Next up, we're going to be these guys. David's going to take a punch first. And die. And then he is going to take a punch, or swing his bat. And score 3 successes, which is enough to defeat the monster. Okay, wow, that sucked. Medkit. In order to heal. I wonder if I could have healed this guy. Well, he took both of the damage in this fight, so yeah, okay. Alright, well, screw this place. I guess I'm leaving. Yeah, the only thing left to do is to come back with after having visited this guy's house. So don't do that. I don't need to worry about that anymore. I need that item. And that's just healing. Okay, church was nice and easy. Let's move to a new location, which is going to be... maybe I should just go to the forest. Everything seems to be based on going to the forest first. Um... No, I still want to search around. Like, I'll come back and check this out if I can, but I don't know if that's going to be really worth anything anyway. It could be the crucial bit of information I need, but whatever. No, I think I'm going to keep fact-finding. I think second run through, I'm going to visit the forest first, and then it'll make going through these a lot easier. So for now, hotel. Roll to see how much time is spent. Hey, look at that, too. Boop, boop. I guess this can be removed. And... characters are taken off. There's no street encounter this time, yay! Oops. There. Darn you. Okay, let's see what we got at the hotel. Whoa. You need permission to enter this card, and you need the key ring from 13. Oh, key ring 13. I have 13. Oh, okay. But I need permission? Um... Okay, so the trash can icon is... Immediately. If when entering the station, no one goes to the card, is immediately discarded face down and cannot be visited again this run. So I have to do this or it's gone. Oh, so there's a monster attacking a lady. Okay. There's a torn in half body there. And that. Okay. And then the dashes are... the dashes, I think, are just I can't enter these. Unless I'm told to. That one's busted, that one's bloody. Okay. Rhineland is a small community whose limits are quickly apparent when walking its downtown streets. The area is limited to a few haphazard shops, now abandoned, and one or two barricaded restaurants. Thus, you feel a bit like you've entered another world when you pass through the old glass doors, now shattered, of an upscale building that was once a luxurious five-star hotel. After passing the inauguration plaque, hotel opened on August 1st, 1990. Oh. By Ivan L. Hill, mayor of Rhineland, and Hank Meyer, governor of Wisconsin. That's the date that the lady said everything started, blah, blah, blah. You end up in the hallway, where a young woman is screaming. In front of her, a creature is about to take a bite out of her. In the back of the vestibule, an elevator and a stairway lead to the rooms on the upper floors. Oh, so I probably need to like clear the elevator or the stairs in order to get access to these. That looks like it might be barricaded or collapsed, so I don't think I can use the stairs. So of the most immediate concern, I need to fight this guy. So I think I just do this. um. Hmm. I don't know if I need to go loud on this guy. I might have to use the pink beacon. Um, I don't. Without knowing how big and scary this guy is, I kind of want to throw everything I have at him. So if I need to, I can melee with these two, and then if I need to, I can just go loud with these two. But killing him might trigger another street event. I don't know if there's going to be a way to avoid that. Again, depending on just how nasty this guy is. I mean, he looks pretty nasty. Oh well, anyway, again, fact-finding mission. We'll test this out. So yeah, everyone focus on him. But that is going to need to wait until the next video. So, police station was interesting. Got a couple things out of it. Need to figure out where the axe is. The church was interesting. Need to remember for next time not to talk to the priest. And I need to find this guy's house before I go back there. And the hotel is looking like it's going to be pretty crazy. Especially if I can figure out how to get into here. I have the keys. I really want to see what's in here. I wonder if it's like a police armory or something. But anyway. Oh, yeah, so the symbol with the dash, you cannot access this card until you're authorized to do so. Right, okay. So, yeah, I must need to use the elevator or clear the stairs in order to get access to these cards. But anyway, again, that can wait. So, thank you so very much for watching. Again, all these videos are going to a playlist, so if you want to watch the incredible adventures from the start all the way from the beginning of Asylum, they are all there. But otherwise, this post-apocalyptic nightmare continues next time. So, I guess I'll wrap things up, and I will see you all next time.